with the cultures and governments of the ancient world, different types of architectural developments were made by the human race. Now, after thousands of years, we can view these same architecture designs in our local city, Asheville. Ben Graham of WHAP has assigned me and my confidants Levi Wallen and Dylan Molis to explore the city of mostly hippies to hunt down examples of said designs. This isn't your ordinary walk through the city. This is hunting for the past. The mission is simple. Find these examples of architecture that were built by various ancient civilizations. 1 Egyptian obelisk, 3 separate Greek columns, 1 Greek statue, 2 Roman arches, 1 Roman dome, 2 Arabic arches, and 1 Byzantine mosaic. I trust in our team to find these in downtown Asheville in 1 day. But
well, you can decide if you want to do it or not.
On location, he's in there somewhere. Look, see? You can see him. Our team has assembled. I would flip it around, but I'm scared to drop my camera.
That's fine.
Fantastic. Actually, watch this.
No, you're not a camera would.
I've done it a little bit. There we go. Fantastic.
Can't really tell.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go professionally into this career.
No, I would not. I mostly do editing stuff. That's what I'm good at. So. Yes.
Like to hang off the side. I can go on the roof if you
She's like, well, we still have ours. So,
This will be epic.
No. Here we go.
It's the struggle.
The struggle is real.
Shoot. My crutch is stuck in the door. Emerging me from the car.
Yeah, let me get out of your way.
It's not good, dude. I'm good. I'm
This is
okay.
fantastic.
Everything's okay. Yeah.
Let's get this done.
Hello there.
With some fine documentary of our great adventure. That is our goal.
have to be in it.
Yeah. We're gonna have the footage of it and then of the picture, obviously. Dang, he's really good at it. So good, he doesn't even need strings. Also, these are some giant people. Are we dancing with these?
I don't think you're supposed to touch the statues now.
Mind if I steal your wife? She really likes what they're doing. She's like, yes, dance, dance.
As you can see here, the bent knee of the Greek statues, it's very prominent in all their statues
I can't
here.
get down that far.
Oh, we're just doing this for clips.
Do that.
We hope you're satisfied, Mr. Graham.
Thank you.
I wonder
Bent knees
I
everywhere.
wonder if I count
One
as-
bent knee
I wonder if I count as
permanently.
one.
Yeah.
Dylan, let's just, can you crutch over?
That is our next destination. Levi, let's talk a bit about our next destination. All three of us. So, Dylan, we're expecting to find a lot of stuff here. As you can see, we already have a few freestanding domes all over this building.
There's one already at the top, the very big.
We've got some arches,
There's mosaics inside.
mosaics. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. Oh look, columns. We already have our first.
We said about this.
We have already our first example of columns. I gotta find a way to take a picture of one of those, or like near them. Columns, arches, all sorts of stuff. Domes all over the place.
You guys technically,
This is weird. It's not like a
We could totally get a picture.
You could stand there on the grass and I can get a picture kind of up.
Yeah, we can do that.
Here what we see is we think is a mosaic here on the
As well
front
as
of
the
this church.
Roman style arch, as well as the Greek column. So we have three things in one here.
But where's the mosaic?
Right there in the middle.
The thing of Jesus.
Our next operation is go inside the church and find examples of a dome or some arches.
Which, as you can probably see, we already have a few examples on the outside, as well as more statues, but we can't really get pictures of those guys.
You stand near the altar. There's some really nice mosaics up and around the altar. All of those pictures are mosaics.
So we can get that, as well as the dome. We've got some more Roman arches, designs on the inside. So we've got some more. Yeah.
reminds you of the Pantheon, I believe, in Rome, which has cubbies for each person, and of course Jesus would be right in the middle, because after what's his name, Constantinople? No, that's the city. Constantine became king. He was like, we're all Christian now. So. It's fantastic.
I mean, the ceiling's all tile.
It's amazing to me. Languages buildings have always had the most interesting designs.
So did you want to take anything
Yeah.
here by yourself?
Yeah, let's just
Turn the flash off so
Okay.
you can take it down.
We have gotten one example of the columns, of Greek columns. So we'll say, I'll
this
put
is
3
actually-
marks.
Isn't this, what is it, one of the oldest freestanding domes in the entire,
In the state? Or,
In the-
I think it's in the country, actually.
Anywhere in the
so this,
country, yeah.
right here?
Yeah.
One of the oldest
Right here.
freestanding domes. So
You can research it.
Roman dome, done. Out of the way. That's absolutely fantastic. Mosaic, we technically have gotten a few different examples. We'll check it again, that one on the floor that you said.
It'd be
of,
nice to get one maybe a little closer up.
Yeah. Gothic arches, we still need, I think.
Yeah.
Roman arches, we've got plenty examples of that. I just recorded a thing of one. Like all the doors here are styled with the Roman arch. If you'll take a look, that's a huge mailbox. So Roman arches are already out of the way. So we really only have a few more things to do. The obelisk. Let's see. Greek sculpture. We already got that out of this way. We've got a few examples in there. We've got the ones from over there. So we've got that. So all that's really left is one Egyptian obelisk, 2 more examples of Greek columns, because we got the one up there,
Okay.
and then the Arabic arch or the Gothic arch, and it's 2 examples of that.
Is that, are there windows with that?
Windows with the?
Are there, like,
I've seen some,
I've
but
seen
not.
Well, we are now leaving the church, and we saw some amazing architecture and saw the basis of Greek
Romans.
architecture here in America.
Romans.
So we're going to find
Romans.
the needle.
We're gonna find the needle.
Find the needle.
Nigel, we're going to find the needle, Nigel. He wants his needle back.
Did you get me on camera?
But yeah, these churches have excellent examples of the Roman arches, and of course the columns. Some statues, some more classical style of the statues, but we've got some more.
The mosaic of Jesus.
The mosaic of Jesus.
Not really Jesus.
But not really
on
Jesus
there.
because it doesn't make any sense. Are more modern examples of statues. So we're heading to Pack Square. We're gonna find the Vance Monument, where you will find the needle.
The needle.
The needle.
I never really thought how much ancient architectural influence that goes into building a city like Asheville. It's really amazing. I mean, just walking around so far, we've seen how many?
Like 15 examples. Like, look,
Like,
this
it's
window's
insane.
right here. Roman arch style already.
Yeah. It's,
And maybe it's because we're like a city of hippies and stuff, and so we like that kind of
I
stuff.
don't know if that.
No, but
said.
the Jackson building is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of influence here. I mean, already you can tell. I mean, we just got, what, 3 things off of one building?
Yeah. Like 3, 4 examples of what we need already.
That's pretty good.
Off the one building. It's pretty fantastic.
That's fantastic, yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Now, up next, the needle.
The needle!
Needle.
Let's go.
The reason that we have so much Greek architecture here in Asheville, not just Asheville, but all across the East Coast here, is because we're kind of the first colonies here from the British Empire, which, you know, was previously owned by the Romans, and they got their stuff from the Greeks. And it's very prominent here, but the further you go west in America, the less you see of this type of architecture. And I think it's amazing that we have so much of it here.
And I think, I was just telling him, I think it's because as the rest of the west of the country starts to modernize itself, we all know that the mountains kind of made us stay a little behind the rest of the country. So while we do have these more modern buildings being built as of 2019,
Right there.
we still have probably a lot more examples of older stuff. Because
Look at that, Noah.
I mean, look, and even with the modern buildings, you can see, as we just showed you, Roman arches everywhere.
Well, ancient.
But yeah, we have more of these like older style buildings. But again, even in modern architecture, the Roman arch is being used to this
How they
day.
were able to incorporate like ancient traditional architecture into buildings that are built now.
Modernly.
You know, like that's pretty.
That really shows the pure genius of I'll do it like vlog
And there's
style.
some new.
The genius of these architects. Look at this.
Right there. See?
Even right here, in this slightly older, but the Grove building.
Those up there, those kind of look like Arabian arches a little
They
bit.
kind of fit the Arabic arches thing. Look at that.
They kind of fit it, but I don't know if that really counts. Even if some of the things we find here, like some of the architecture here we find doesn't fit the project, we can still see the roots that it derived from.
Yeah, especially
the
these
whole point of
windows right
this,
here in the Grove building.
That's the whole point of our documentary here. We're going through Asheville to find our roots in Greek and Roman culture.
And I think that's really, and maybe I'm just being philosophical here, but I think that's really why this project is great, because we can see, based on what we've learned, that these, I mean, they're not exactly the Arabic style arches, but
Noah, in my...
I didn't realize there's mosaics on this building.
yeah,
Mosaic.
church bell.
I
Church
didn't
bell.
realize, but look at the tile work up along the top of this building, and then right down close.
Oh, I see him.
See that?
Amazing.
Hear that church bell? Such a great...
But yeah, even on this Grove building here, you can see they kind of had that Arabic style. So even if we've got examples that aren't exactly what we're looking for, they are definitely based off those same designs.
In my opinion, there's only so much you can learn from a textbook. I mean, sure, you can hear from people in Asheville
Look at
or
this
people
right here.
that are leading that, you know,
Look at that.
That's cool.
Statue book.
you can only learn so much from a textbook and
that
from people
counts as a
telling
column.
about that our architecture is based off the Greek style of architecture, but actually out here and experiencing it is something else.
It's its own experience.
Yes. So you can hear the church bells right now coming from the place where we just
Basilica.
came from, the church.
From the, what's it called?
The Basilica.
The Basilica, that's right. Thank you, Basilica. You gave us a lot.
I remember.
Romans.
Romans. Oh, there you go.
What'd you say?
Romans.
Roman.
Literally.
Literally, what do you mean?
Right there, there's Romans.
Oh yeah.
Oh, watch out, there's a car coming. Don't let the purple kid get hit.
I'm not looking at anything except the church.
It's amazing here.
Quite is.
Amazing to see where we get our roots from and our Greek and Roman ancestors.
Yeah. Our goal is to get over there. So, we're on a mission.
Yeah, we are currently heading down to Pax Square to find the needle. The needle.
Okay, here we're coming up on an obelisk, an Egyptian-style obelisk in Asheville.
Pax Square.
Pax Square.
Busy, as always. New York.
There's the obelisk.
The needle.
The needle, and there's a food festival.
A food festival. Next to the needle.
Next to the needle.
They want the needle back.
Okay.
All right. Pax
You can-
Square.
Here we are at Pax Square, and we're coming up on the needle here.
Our obelisk
Our needle obelisk.
for
There's
Vance
also one in New York that they also stole.
that they stole. This one we built, I think.
Yeah, we built.
Here is
We
a,
built this.
Here's a
could've
statue of a pig.
Of a
Not
pig,
a human,
if you
but
want
it does
one.
have a bent knee.
If you want a statue of a pig with a bent knee, this counts. But let's
Now-
get over here and get a
Mr.
good
Graham, Mr. Graham,
front
if you're
shot.
listening.
Look at the bin. Look at the
I know that's
bin.
not a human, but it does have a bent knee technically, so
It
yes.
does technically have a
So
bent
it
knee.
isn't, it's a statue in movement, but it's not a human, so there you go.
Wait. I have a bin.
Bent knee.
Here's some birds, they have some bent knees too. But we really like
But,
making bent knees.
the obelisk. Let's get our picture. Goal. So our next goal on this mission is to head down to Jackson Street, and we're going to go find some examples. And if we can't, we're going to actually go over here to, I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Pauline, to those Greek columns over there. So let's get a move on.
Let's go.
What is this? Our second example of columns?
Yeah, because we had the.
Here's the second one on this building over here.
Right there.
4 examples, all between each of those window sets. So we're gonna get a shot between those, and that'll be our second example. Dance break. Is it record? And this trip, we not only discovered the things we need to discover, we also learned some valuable things about Asheville's culture, a lot of art-related stuff, and some fine food restaurants.
That's right, Noah.
Like Pisano's. And of course, excellent fine arts gallery here. Excellent.
Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey.
It's the Beatles.
Skeletons driving.
That's what Caesar looked like after he got assassinated.
With more holes.
With more holes.
Here we are walking to a church to hopefully find some Arabian Gothic arches.
There they are right there.
Yes. There we are.
It's a street of churches. I think we're going to be able to find.
Did you guys need a picture underneath that?
Probably. I mean, we could.
I didn't know what.
Right there you can see those tiny windows. Those are the classic Arabian
Look
style
up there.
arches.
There's some up there as well.
It's gonna be kind of hard.
So I think this will be a good example. I'm pretty sure it'll count.
We found it.
We're pretty sure it'll count, Mr. Graham. Please don't fail us. It's right there. We've got some more points over doors.
If you
Even.
look up there at those windows, up there, right here, right there, up there, you can see the classic style Gothic arches.
And again, some more right here and right here.
So
Some
as you
down
can
the
see-
street.
As you can see here, Arabian arches, or otherwise known as Gothic arches, are very prominent here in Asheville, and
Especially in these churches. That's exactly the way. This is exactly what he was describing with the window right here. That's perfect. And then these follow the design just as well. As you can see, they're also followed by some excellent Roman and Greek columns.
Look, there are 3 arches each. Most you can.
3 arches under these as well. So, Greek columns and arches. If we can get this window as well in the picture, that would be great, because that's exactly the way it looks with this example. All right.
Okay.
Even this door does this example. Fantastic. That's everything. We got our arches, we got our columns, 4 examples. So we should get extra credit, Mr. Graham, because we got 4 examples and not just 3. We got exactly, it's more in the window really, but it's also in the doors and stuff.
That is the perfect example of a
Arabic
Gothic
style arch in that window. So now all that's left.
Now we're off to Chicken Alley and Ben and Jerry's to get the Mini.
Because it's not that impressive. It's not that impressive. I guarantee you I could eat the whole thing by myself if I
you
wanted
can't.
to. Yes, I can.
It's
Yes, I
impossible.
can.
I feel like we should.
It can be done, and it can be done by me. I can do it. Adventures.
You look like a budget adventure.
I am a budget adventure. Anyone want a free joke? It's not wrong. I mean,
I want a free joke.
anyone want a free joke?
What time does an astronaut eat?
What time?
Launch time.
The Great Buddha.
It's not really it's a Chinese bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a few different versions.
To
To eliminate suffering, eliminate desire. Let's talk about the 4 noble truths. Let's see if we can remember them. All right, let's talk about the 4 noble truths. Let's reteach our classmates about this. What are the 4 noble truths, Levi?
I can't remember.
Okay, I'll tell you them because I remember them. Suffering is caused by desire. To eliminate desire, you eliminate suffering. That's the essential overall view. Oh, infamous
It actually says Chicken Alley.
Chicken Alley.
Wait, so it's not an actual place, it's just Chicken Alley.
Why does this chicken have 2 eyes and 1 eye?
It's a problem.
Oh god. You have no idea the effort.
You did it!
I did it.
You deserve extra credit for doing
And
that.
Roman arches.
Stand on it.
Yeah, here's our emergency in case if this is it kind of.
Mosaic.
Yes, did Dylan need to be rolling over here or something?
Well, here we have
It's
found.
gonna stand.
What may or may not be the mosaic, and we also may or may not have found, I hope nobody's in there,
What are you kids doing out here?
It's a coffee shop. Ethiopian coffee varieties. They wrote a book about it.
You guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, camera now.
We are burning up, and we're looking forward to this. Here you go.
So we are here at Ben and Jerry's. We're gonna attempt to eat the vermin.
It's not that impressive because it's just the mini. So hopefully they've got it.
Even Mr. Graham, I need more extra credit because I just went up the steepest hill in Asheville with my crutches, almost busted my butt twice because I fell. And yeah,
All for school assignment. We almost
what a
died.
fun school assignment.
We literally almost died for this documentary because that's.
I almost died. My leg hit the ground twice.
These are the risks we're willing to take. My head's in the corner. These are the risks we're willing to take for a documentary, because for your entertainment.
What entertainment?
So here we go.
Cookie in there.
Yeah, we got the mini Vermonster just to be safe. We listened to your warning, Mr. Graham. So without further ado,
Yeah.
without
Here
further
you can see
ado,
that we're going to eat the vermini.
yes.
Pray for us, please.
Yes, so let's hope we don't die of heart attack. So
Don't die.
we'll see you after.
Too short.
Mr. Graham, we've determined that you are a Vermonster, but you are a Vermini because you're short. So
He said it, not me.
you got roasted.
Hold it now.
He's mixing it to a disgusting concoction that literally looks like I just threw up in this ball. Blah, blah, blah.
It doesn't look like that.
Oh, look at it.
What in God's name is that? What is that?
It's death in a bucket.
Looks like it just threw up my guts into it.
Looks like Candyland after it got destroyed.
Great
My nuke went off.
The nuke went off. Candyland.
Okay, there you go.
All right. What's left?
He's got a soup. He's gonna drink it out. Let's go.
For you.
Better cry.
What is with the camera? It's like spazzing. Okay. Don't start crying. Oh, he's got it.
Oh god, you can see it.
What is he doing? Don't, if it's on your face, I'm gonna start laughing so hard. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go. It's all gone.
It's all gone, boys.
We finished it as a team, but mostly no.
So, we did it.
Hey! What are we doing?